Hola, gang.
Oh, I'm not.
That's my wife. She decided to make a guest appearance after she said, "Okay, you can go live." Anyway, how y'all doing? Impromptu little chat here. So I'm playing around with the XSplit broadcaster again inside Facebook Live. So they do not have a chat window. I don't know why I'm playing with a napkin. They do not have a chat window that integrates into the software right now. So I'm kind of going back and forth and seeing if I can catch the chat on the page. So just kind of hang in here with me and we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Anyway, just figured I'd come in for about a half hour and talk, whether it be a dialogue or a monologue. I wanted a dialogue. If you hear the water in the background, it's not somebody peeing. It's us leaving the tap going a little bit so the pipes don't freeze on us. Because we're in a deep freeze here. It's crazy. We don't usually have this. I mean, it stopped snowing like the night before last, but the snow's still around. And the ice is solid because it's just staying so cold. And I love it. It's great. But it's cold nonetheless. And so we leave the taps on in the bathroom and in the kitchen so the pipes don't freeze up on us. Anyway, got back from 7-Eleven probably an hour ago. Got some coffee, some blueberry coffee, as a matter of fact. And let's see what's going on. Hey, I was listening to a podcast today from Social Media Examiner, and Facebook Live, you're going to start being able to, if you've ever gone live yourself, you're going to be able to broadcast directly from within your profile or within your page now. You don't have to use the Facebook Live on your cell phone, which is very cool, which has always been a bear for me, mainly because my cell phone isn't that great, but also because the screen is so small, and even with my old guy goggles on, it's hard to read the chat. So I don't know how that's going to come about. They really didn't address it in the podcast, how the chat is going to work. That's the biggest stumbling block right now, is figuring out how to chat with you guys when I'm doing this. I mean, I can do it on YouTube. I can do it on Twitch. Not a problem. But how do you do it on Facebook without the phone app? I don't know yet. Haven't figured that one out. Hopefully soon, because I like this medium. I like being able to do live broadcasts, whether it be Twitch, whether it be YouTube, whether it be here or on Instagram pretty soon, or even on Periscope / Twitter. So hopefully we'll figure it out. I want to show you something really cool. Let me go ahead and bring back up my app so I can see exactly what I'm showing you and see if you can see it. Okay. See all those boxes right here? See the boxes right here? Stacked? Those are all sports cards. There's another box down here on the floor out of... no, actually you can't see it. Okay, so this one, these are two binders. This is a box. This is a box. So it's like 4 large boxes, and then another few boxes this size, and these are entirely filled with sports cards. Mostly basketball, but there is some baseball, and there's some hockey in there too. I don't know if there's any football yet. Why don't I know? Because I found these. I went out to dump a bag of garbage, and all of those boxes all of them were stacked up on the recycling bins. It was absolutely crazy. They were stacked up. Somebody had tossed them out, but just lay them out very gently, and every single one of those boxes is completely full with sports cards. And not only that, everyone I've gone through has been, all the cards are from excellent to mint condition. It's crazy. And we're talking, one box is from, it says it has sports cards from 1972, and the others, it seems that they range anywhere from 89 excuse me, 89 to like 94, 95. I'm going through these things, and it's just like I'm climbing a hill, because there are so many. There's got to be thousands of cards there. So I'm going to Beckett Online. You know, I used to use the magazines when I did the sports cards back in the 80s and 90s. But now it's all online, so I can go through all of those cards and figure out exactly what they are and what they're worth. But it's a tall mountain to climb. You saw that stack of boxes. It's crazy. So I'm going to be doing that for a while. Speaking of sports, if you guys are from the area, the Portland area, you recognize this guy. Look at that. It's Cliff Robinson. Yep. I found him in one of my bins. I've been going through some of these bins. I've got these big plastic bins all over the house full of full of all kinds of stuff. And so I've kind of been going through them and getting rid of stuff that I don't want anymore. And I found Cliffy there, and he's in perfect condition. So that is very cool for a collector's item that I got. Yeah. I wish I could see you guys talking, if you're talking at all. See, it's like, if I go to my Old Nerd Reviews Facebook page, which I'm at right now, I can see the video. It's not running right now, but it does say I'm live. But see, it's not like running comments. I can't see running comments. The only way I can do that is with the phone, which really sucks. So I don't know how they're going to do this. In order to make in order to pull this Facebook thing off on the profile or on the pages, they're going to have to do something with the live chat. Have streaming live chat, just like you would on YouTube or, Periscope or, any other platform right now, Twitch. Yeah. I'm going to be going to do a review tomorrow that I'm really excited about. A product has been introduced, but it was only introduced, I'm not going to tell you what it is. And I'm going to be putting it up on Sunday. This product has been only introduced, it's from a fast food place, in Ohio and Florida so far. How we got it, I don't know. There's no advertising for it. You go into the place, it's not on the menu. There is no posters or anything on the outside or the inside of the establishment. And yet they have it. I just happened to ask because I want to review this thing. And, you never know until you ask. And they said, yeah, we've had it for like a week or two now. And my jaw dropped, and I'm going, seriously? Yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm going to be doing that review tomorrow, and I will have it up on Sunday. And I'm pretty excited about it because within my circle of foodies here on YouTube, I haven't seen one of them do it yet. So I'm pretty excited about it. I will be the first, I hope. It's funny because a lot of us think along the same lines. It's funny how similarly we think like each other. And I'll think of something to do that's totally off the wall. It doesn't have to be like a new product that just came out, new food item or whatever that just came out. But I will think up something just totally off the wall. And all of a sudden, the next day, sometimes the same day, I'll see that someone else has done it. And I'm going, are you freaking serious? And it's like I want to search my home for cameras. Like, are you spying on me? What's going on here? And that's happened numerous times. It's just crazy. So, that's why a lot of times I'll try and do really off-the-wall type stuff that isn't, brand new and just came out and popular and stuff, because everybody else is doing it. I don't necessarily want to be like everybody else. I want to be me. And I want to do what I enjoy. And I want to do stuff that I hope you enjoy also. But if I'm not making myself happy doing what I'm doing, then it's really not worth doing. Then it's drudgery. And I don't want this to ever become drudgery. I want to keep having fun with it. So yeah. So that is what's going on tomorrow. I have already got videos produced and up on the channel scheduled for Tuesday and Friday, and I'll probably do the review for next Sunday tomorrow also. So probably shoot 2 reviews tomorrow. And just, it's nice to have them in the can, and all set up and scheduled out way ahead of time, because that way I don't always feel rushed to do them. I can kind of like take my time. And aside from tomorrow, I've got something coming up on the 26th also, brand new, coming out, that I'm also really excited about. And I'm not going to tell you about that one either. You're going to have to wait and see. But yeah, I am pumped for tomorrow, and I am pumped for the 26th. It's going to be very, very cool stuff. Let's see. What else is going on here? Anything else? So as you can see, we have the house back in order. The pipe, was repaired upstairs, and the everything's back in the closet. It's all dried out and everything. And I finally got my home back. My wife and I worked on putting everything back in the closet. My wife is an incredible packer, and it was like 3/4 of my home I found was in that closet. It was crazy, because we actually came from a 3-bedroom apartment and moved down to a 1-bedroom. So I mean, we had to do a lot of throwing away, and do we want this still, or stuff like that. But still, we've got I see that Bryce, see now I can't see when you guys are watching, because I can see you guys reacting to the video, but I can't see the chat. I cannot see the chat, and I'm looking right at the page. So like I said, hopefully that'll change. If you guys, Bryce and Sean, I saw Sean there too, and I'm coming through XSplit Broadcaster. I'm not using my phone, so that's why I can't see the chat. But I just, if you guys weren't here for it, I just listened to a podcast from Social Media Examiner today, and Facebook is implementing Facebook Live on profiles and pages, so you won't have to use your phone anymore. You can actually do it from your desktop, straight from your profile. It's just like when you make a comment on your profile or on your page, there will soon be a little Facebook Live, and some people may have it already. I know that it's been rolling out slowly, and some people do have it already, I should say. I don't have it yet, and so that's why I'm using XSplit Broadcaster, because it has an output that I can broadcast to Facebook Live. And I'm an XSplit fanboy. I love Broadcaster. I love Gamecaster. They are so worth the $15 I pay every 3 months for both licenses. And I can broadcast here. I can broadcast on YouTube. I can broadcast on Twitch. And I think a few others. I think Daily Motion, which I've never broadcast on. I've uploaded videos on, but I've never broadcast on. And I'm not sure what else. But I mean, the big 3, Facebook and YouTube and Twitch, with one application. and I can go ahead and mix and match and change scenes and add chat windows and add, just like down here. Let's see, I've got the little, my little logo, my little transparent logo down the corner. It's just a matter of adding that in there. And, if Facebook this way had a live chat going like, YouTube does, I would have a chat window alongside. So I could see you and we could converse and you could see what anybody else was saying. But right now it's kind of stupid. Rick Hathaway just liked the video, so hello Rick. Like I said, at least I can see that you guys are here. I just can't see if I can't chat with you, and that's a bummer. So anyway, I have got my work cut out for me as far as those sports cards. Like I said, there's got to be thousands of those sports cards. It's crazy that somebody would trash those. It's just like, is this like an angry wife or an angry mom, or maybe a son went to college or moved out and she's just taking his stuff and trashing it or something? Because nobody in their right mind would get rid of 1,000 or more excellent to mint condition sports cards. It's just crazy. These things are worth money, and they may not, I may not find that I have like stuff that is worth a lot, but altogether it's going to be worth a pretty decent amount. But it's just a matter of going through them all. It's crazy. Oh wait, hold on. What's going on? Click the live chat. Chat will appear. Click the live chat? Oh, click the live video. Really? Here. Click the. Okay. Well, I clicked it. Oh! Doggone it! Bryce, you're brilliant. Dude, I didn't know that. Okay, so I clicked it, and it's supposedly running. I kind of froze up there on the screen. So if somebody will say something. So you're not seeing the comments. I am now, Rick. Yes! Yes, Bryce! Dude, you are the man. I didn't realize that. So yeah, I just turned off the sound on the chat. And now I can see you. This is awesome. Good deal. Okay, so more than likely, this is how it's going to happen when they implement the feature directly on the site itself, which I'm really excited about because I really hate, trying to read that chat. The old guy goggles don't help me at all. Boom. Yes. So does this go sequentially? Is it coming down? Sean Rainey just said boom. I see ya. Say something else. Say something else. I want to see something. There you go. Okay. Yep. There I go. Hello from El Paso, Texas. Hey, Jesus. Is that Jesus or Jesus? Well done, Bryce. Yes, Bryce is the man. That's why I consider Bryce my best friend ever. Because he is the man. And I miss him. Bryce, come home. Stop hanging out in Reno. Portland's better. Come back. You're missing... Well, no, actually, you're not missing all the snow, are you? You've got snow there, but yeah, we still have snow because it's just so cold. It's crazy. I wish the window, the chat window, would pop out. Had to send you a PM so you'd see it. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Bryce always got the tricks. Yep, he knows. Why is it repeating? Oh no, it's not repeating. See, I wish it was a pull-out chat. I wish you could pull it out. If you could pull it out and just have like a chat window that you can put somewhere, let me know, Bryce, because I don't particularly see a way. Nicholas, how you doing, man? Nice seeing you. Yeah, so I just planned on being on for like a half hour, but now that I can actually talk with you guys, that's kind of cool. I might stay on for a little bit longer. Because it is like 11:30, going on midnight. But, you know, it's Saturday, which really doesn't mean anything to me because it all runs into each other. Sean Rainey, there is about a 20 to 30 second delay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's funny. I'll tell you a story. I went to McDonald's the other day, and I grabbed myself a sausage McMuffin and a hash brown, and was sitting down with my phone and just doing some social media down there, hooked up to their Wi-Fi, and was doing social media down there. I took this photo when I was down there. Here, can you see that? Me kissing the bag, right? So I took that photo and I put it on Instagram, and hashtagged it up. And I get a reply or a comment on it from McDonald's. And they said, we would like to be able to use your photo if you give us permission. You're 18 years of age or older, and you took the photo yourself, which both, I qualify for both. All you have to do is reply back with this hashtag, and we would like to use this photo if we want to in the restaurants. And I thought, that's crazy. I just took a little quick impromptu photo, put it up on Instagram, just on my Instagram, just to, show off to my people. And McDonald's goes, well, yeah. So you never know. You never know. Put yourself out there. You never know what's going to happen. No, we're plowing here. Bryce says you're plowing here. Use your phone to see the chat. Like I said, I don't. How can I use my phone to see the chat unless I go live a second time? And like I said, it's too small on this. My old eyes can't see that crap. And the thing is, with Periscope and Facebook Live, a lot of times the chat message disappears before I can even see it, especially if it's a long one. It's just screwy. So the roads are fairly clear of snow, but it's just the extreme cold. Like if I go to let's see, I'm in Windows 10 and I'm going to the weather. Why did it disappear? That's weird. Come back. It says right now it is 21 degrees with a wind chill, 6 mile an hour wind. It feels like it's 13. That's crazy. Insane. So yeah, it's cold here, and we still got snow all over, and I love it. It's very cool. I saw a video that somebody put on Facebook of and I think it was down in Portland actually, where the video was taken, but a power line going across, and those power lines, a lot of times when they get heavy snow on them, that can cause problems and outages and stuff like that. And it was a video of a squirrel who was pushing the snow that was about this deep on the power line, pushing the snow off as he ran across. And it was just like, PGE, what are you doing? You should have hired the squirrels. 1:30 a.m. here in Texas. Rick, what are you doing up? Yeah, I'm not 18. I know, Bryce. Don't remind me. I'm 18 up here. Actually, I'm about 12 or younger up here. Let's see. Oh, I got to show you something really groovy that I found in, when I was going through the bins, and I found Mr. Terry Porter there. I found a PDA. I don't know how old this is, but it's still in its wrapper. It's still sealed up. This is a PDA. Let me grab my old guy goggles. And hold on. Let me go ahead and pull XSplit back up so I can see what I'm showing you. Okay, there it is. PDA, full touch screen. Ooh, that's 2 kilobytes of memory. It has a telephone, an alarm, a calculator, a clock, email addresses, secret password, and what's that other one? Currency conversion. And it's got its own little stylus here. Oops, on the other side there. Its own little stylus here. And a little keychain, little key ring there. But isn't that funny that I would still have something like that? More than 10 features. World time, clock, daily alarm, calculator. I think that's funny. Memory, 2 KB. Still sealed up. That's goofy. Okay, let me go back to the chat here. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's all that's happening. Like I said, I have that secret review tomorrow that I'm really excited about, and then the other one on the 26th that I'm really excited about. So that's a couple things. Bryce says, hold on. Sean said, Nicholas, okay, I'm going up. Nicholas says, what do you do for a living? Well, this is it. I stay home. I make money online. I've been doing it since 2006. I have various streams of income. I'm going to have to put this up on my website. It just say, here, go here. Because I answer this over and over again. But I do stuff on Fiverr. I do stuff for, background acting for Grimm and for Leverage when it was in production, Portlandia, the Librarians. I've done some local commercials, and I was in Reese Witherspoon's Wild as background. Social media marketing, I do affiliate marketing, I have a couple websites, and I do YouTube, and I work from home. So yeah, that's what I do. Sean says, I wish Facebook Live had the features of the streaming app, YouNow. What features does YouNow that Facebook Live does not? I mean, the one good thing about YouNow is it simulcasts. When you broadcast on YouNow, it simulcasts out to Tumblr and out to YouTube. So you kind of got to switch between Facebook Live and, not Facebook Live, YouNow chat and YouTube chat, because both people are watching you at the same time and chatting. Bryce says, somewhere in my nerd equipment is a Philips Velo Palm Top PC running Windows CE. That's classic. I gotta look at that. Take a picture, send it to me. I'd like to see that. Jesus or Jesus says, I work in Five Guys. Have you ever tried it? No, we have one over not too far away from me, but I've never tried it. I hear real good things about it, but I also hear it's really expensive for what it is. So, but I know where it is. I've heard about it. I've just never tried it. Awesome. You're a great guy with great videos. I've watched all your reviews. Well, thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate it. I just try and have fun and keep it real. Sean says you can make money directly on it, and you can have more than one live person on the same stream. So you're talking YouNow. Yeah. And the cool thing is that I can also, which I have done, use my XSplit broadcaster to broadcast on YouNow, so I don't have to do it natively through their application on the website. I can do it and add all kinds of funky little things with XSplit broadcaster. And if you're talking about YouNow as far as making money and stuff like that, you have to be partnered with them, from what I understand, and you've got to have, like a regular audience that comes in, a certain amount of viewers and stuff like that to be partnered. Five Guys is yummy. Yep, that's what I heard. That's great that I can see this chat now. Thank you, Bryce. You saved me the frustration of a monologue. And I don't mind doing a monologue as long as I can keep it going, but it's doing videos and doing live stuff, they're so completely different. Doing live stuff is so much more fun because you're interacting, and it's just different. It's just like when Squirrel, when I watch him broadcast on Twitch, when he's driving or doing any of his simulation games, you know, even though it will archive it so I can watch it later, there is nothing like tuning in at 9 a.m. on Sunday and watching Sunday Night Chat. He's over in the UK, so it's a Sunday night drive. And it's just so much fun. Even though I don't talk or anything, going live, being live is just a whole different thing. Like the early days of YouTube partners. Yeah, that was a bear trying to become a YouTube partner. I got it, though, and I'm pretty sure you did, too, before they finally said, oh, we're letting everybody in. Where are you located? I am in Vancouver, Washington, right over the interstate bridge from Portland. So just north of Portland. Sean says, I use the Elgato service for streaming, or QBS? QBS. I thought that was OBS. Am I seeing that wrong? You know, that's the freebie. No, it says QBS. No, OBS. Yeah, OBS. Which, you know, it's along the same lines of Broadcaster, XSplit Broadcaster, but it's just it's kind of, since it's a freebie, it's kind of it's got a little steeper of a learning curve, which isn't difficult, but Broadcaster just makes everything so easy, so easy. Let's see. Yeah, Elgato. Now that's for consoles, correct? Isn't Elgato consoles only? Sup, Dave? Dave, Super Dave Osborne, awesome. Nicholas asks, have you ever done any gaming? Maybe. Oh man, Nicholas. Yes, absolutely. I've got a gaming channel called Old Nerd Gamer, but I've been gaming since since the early 90s, late 80s. I think I cut my teeth on the PC version of Prince of Persia, the very first Prince of Persia. But I mean, I used to be I used to play Quake. I was in a clan in Quake 2, which was a freeze tag clan. I was in a clan in Quake 3, Weapons Factory Arena, WFA. And I'm an avid gamer. I don't do it as incessantly as I used to. I've got a lot of other stuff going on, but I'm still a big gamer. I mainly buy my stuff through Steam now. And I'm a big time gamer. So is my son. My son is awesome in more ways than one. Bryce says, Nicholas says, are you familiar with the original EverQuest? Yes, I've never played it, but yes, I am. My son, what he did is he came over and he set up what's like a family type of share on Steam. So I've got access to all his games now. So he's got over 200 games. I myself have like 150 games in Steam. So right now I'm just starting to play Skyrim for the first time. And I got Just Cause 2 during the winter sale. And he's got Just Cause 3, which I've read through by reviews, isn't as good as 2. So I've got a lot of stuff that I play. And the two things that I play constantly and over on Old Nerd Gamer on that channel is American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator 2. I love driving. I wanted to be a truck driver when I was little, and this just allows me to do it, just live vicariously through the games. I still have a Dazzle. I got it at Goodwill. Dazzle. What is Dazzle? That sounds familiar, and I'm sure I will have an aha moment as soon as you tell me what it is. Oh, okay. So was that strictly Commodore 64? Nicholas says, that's awesome. Steam is great. It's the PC version of Xbox Live PS Network. The one thing that I'm really frustrated about, I'm not a big console gamer. I'm more of a PC gamer, and a lot of the reason is that when console games first came out, they didn't have the live hookups, right? So you couldn't download new content. So once you bought a game, that was it. That's all you had. And you couldn't go multiplayer. It was just a single player story thing. So I'm going, why would I want to go console anything when I could go strictly PC and download new mods and add new things and get new content and play online? And it just seemed, but now with the new stuff, but they're just so expensive. Dazzle is a video capture device for USB. Oh, okay. The one thing that my son told me that he would loan me his PS4. I want to play Last of Us, which has not been ported to PC. You can only play it on the PC or the PS4. And I want to play, what's the other one? Oh, I'm trying to think of the new one that just came out that I really want to play too. God, I can't think of the name of it. It's a boy and this big huge animal, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's only on PS4, and those are two games that I really want to play badly. And I want to play Last of Us 2 when it comes out too. Sean says, I got a PS4. It's an awesome console. Yes. And they put out great games for it. Nicholas says, I feel like you would love a genre of gaming called... I played a lot. I started out with World of Warcraft and a lot of the big world wide open type of stuff. I played those before, and they're fun for a while. I'm really OCD and I have a short attention span, so I usually don't stick with something unless I really absolutely love it. So I've got so many games that I still haven't even started to play. It's incredible. Sean says, but I got it just to play a baseball game. Hey man, whatever floats your boat, that's groovy. Not a that's fun. Bryce says, perfect for this Commodore 64 because they invented S-Video. Looks like an emulator. It's so sharp. Bryce, were you here when I showed off my sports card find? I need you to come over to help me sort through these, buddy. If you weren't here, let me bring this up. Let me bring up the app so I can see what you're seeing. See all that stuff on the floor, all those boxes? Those are all sports cards. Stock full. There are thousands of sports cards from excellent to mint condition in there. Somebody sat them out on the recycling bins and just was gonna toss them, and I'm going, there's no way. So I brought them all in, and now I've got a mountain of a chore going through all these. So I need you here, buddy. Oh yeah, Sean, I wanted to play Battlefield 1. That looks really good. I'm not much into the shooter games anymore because the genre just kind of, there's so many similar ones, and it's just like, why would I want to spend an outrageous amount of money on something that's very similar? There's very few games that just absolutely flip my lid. A few of them, the BioShock series. Loved BioShock 1, thought BioShock 2 was pretty good. Loved BioShock Infinite because they're like a timepiece. I love timepiece type of stuff. I loved American McGee's Alice, the first one. If you've never played American McGee's Alice, and you can find a copy, they're rare, they're out of print. I think you may be able to buy them on Amazon from individual sellers and maybe on eBay. Oh man, that it's a incredible, incredible game. Very unique. Black and White was an incredible game. So ahead of its time, cutting edge. It was great. Good luck with that trading card thing. Well, see, the one thing that's cool is when I worked at the card shop with my friend back in the early 90s. Beckett's was a magazine, right? You would get your Beckett magazine that would have all the prices and everything. But Beckett's online now. So I could filter stuff, go to their website and actually filter stuff and find all this. It's just a mountain of a chore to do it, even with the convenience of having the website and the filters. Yeah, Rise of the Triad. Absolutely. Did you get the newest one? I bought it as soon as it came out on Steam. Man, Rise of the Triad. That was cutting edge type fun stuff. Eyeballs flying out at you and stuff. That was great. Sean says, yeah, I agree. Most first person shooters I hate, like I hate Call of Duty games. The only Call of Duty that I really got into was the first one. Everything else I started, if I got it at all, and then I stopped. I actually have Call of Duty Black Ops on Steam, and I think I've played like maybe an hour of it at the most. Never finished it, never played the multiplayer. So, yeah, there we go. Nicholas says, get a hold of some Hormel Completes. Great instant food for reviews. Actually, Nicholas, I think I did a Hormel Complete a long time ago. You may want to go ahead and do a search on the YouTube channel and see. I think I did one. Now, normally Hormel stuff I don't like. Hormel crap, a running joke when I was a kid is Hormel is like eating dog food. But I think I could have swore either I did a single review of one of the completes, or I thought about it. I remember I was at your house when you bought it. I don't know what you're talking about. We've talked about a few different things. What are you talking about, Bryce? Oh, Black Ops. Is that what you're talking about, Black Ops? Yeah, the only thing that I really cared about Black Ops is the zombie thing, because it was pretty strange. So, yeah. That was my big thrill with Black Ops. Julian Smith's granny. Who that crap's Julian Smith? Oh, Rise of the Triad. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's a great game. I haven't got it installed now. I'm going to have to buy a new hard drive. I'm actually running out of space. I think I've got like 350 gigs left out of a terabyte hard drive. And so I'm actually going to have to buy another hard drive. Actually, I've got one that I just haven't installed. I've still got this solid state drive that I bought last Christmas. Not this Christmas. Last Christmas, and I haven't put it in yet. Yeah, well, that's all it is when you're a procrastinator, like I am. Yeah. Okay, well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna finish off my coffee and maybe watch an episode of The Office or something. Hey, the one thing that I'm watching that I wanted to start watching that just got released on Netflix, and I'm gonna have to look here, is it was a movie and now it's a series, Netflix original series called Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events. The movie had Jim Carrey in it, and this has Neil Patrick Harris, who was Doogie Howser, as the old scary dude in it. But I've got that on my list to watch in Netflix. That's going to be a lot of fun. Look up Julian Smith Granny Games. Okay, I will do that. The Office is my favorite show. Nicholas, The Office is definitely one of my favorite shows, too. I have watched the series completely through probably at least 3 times now. I have very few favorite series that are outside the 80s. The Office is one of them. Even though that started at the late 80s, didn't it? Didn't it? I'm not sure. It may have been. No, it may have been in the 90s. I'm pretty sure, but very rare. Walking Dead, I'm a huge fan of. Although this season was not that great. First episode was good. Last episode was good. Everything in between was kind of really. So yeah, I'm waiting for February when I finally get to see the gang back together, go and take out all the bad dudes. Julian Smith inspired me to be a filmmaker. Okay, well I'm intrigued now. I will have to look that up. Check out Gotham. It's great. Nicholas, actually, I tried watching Gotham. Couldn't really get into it that much. Maybe I'll give it another shot. I think I watched like 3 episodes of it, and I thought it was meh. But maybe I'll give it another shot. I mean, I love Batman and stuff like that, so you'd think anything within the Batman universe I would like, but I didn't think it was all that great. But I'll give it another shot. Tell you what, Gotham is kind of disturbing. A lot of things are kind of disturbing anymore. I'm real picky about what I watch, and even with Walking Dead. I get into it because of the drama, the human interaction. The characters are so rich, the storylines are so rich. But I mean, I'm telling you, when the violence happens, when the zombies come out and they're eating faces and crap like that, I'm like this. It's just I can't stand all the gore and the blood and stuff like that. But I just love the characters and the stories. Gotham takes a while to pick up. Okay, I'll give it another try. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to sign off, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me this late. And it was fun, and I am definitely going to do it again. Like I said, I'm really hoping that real soon. I know that Instagram Live has rolled out on the iOS, but it just hasn't rolled out on Android yet. So I'm still waiting for the update, and then I'll start doing Instagram Live too, and more Twitter Live, and Facebook Live, and YouTube Live, and Twitch Live, and I'm just going to be live all over the place. Before you go, thank you for this opportunity. You're welcome, Nicholas. It's all because of you guys, because without you guys, I'm some old dude sitting here talking to the camera and being stupid. And yet you're a zombie. Only in Grimm was I a zombie. And we didn't eat people. We chased people around and scared them. Love you, bro. Love you back. You're my bro. Come home soon. I miss you. Just Rick. Adios, Rick. Yeah, you come home soon. I miss you. You're my only friend. And because I am, an introvert, that's the way I like it. I'm very picky about my friends, the friends I let in deep. I consider Sean my friend. And Sean, me and you have really never hung out together and stuff like that. And it's just like we talk back and forth on Facebook every once in a while and down at Sausage Shack and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as a real close friend, Bryce, you're it, man. Nicholas says, enjoy your weekend. Awesome to talk live. Continue to watch all your videos. Wonderful. You're going to love Sunday. Sunday's going to be interesting, and so is the 26th. So mark that date, too. You're going to like those. Those are going to be cool. Okay, guys, I am checking out. You guys have a freaking awesome weekend, and I will see you Sunday on Old Nerd Reviews. And if you haven't seen my Degustabox unboxing for January, that video is up now on the channel. You can check that out. Pretty good stuff in there. Isn't one of the best boxes that I've gotten from Degustabox, but still pretty good stuff. I always like getting Degustabox stuff. And yeah, I guess that's about it. And make sure to hit me up on my other social networks on Twitter, Old Nerd Reviews, Instagram, Old Nerd Reviews, Old Nerd Reviews straight across. Even on Twitch, Old Nerd Reviews. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. And I gotta go to my output and say bye-bye.